Fellow Toastmasters, guests, and honorable judges, welcome to SCBD Toastmasters 2021 Club Speech Contest. Thank you for joining us in this virtual event. Though you cannot directly see those performing with you today, we are a part of thousands Toastmasters, celebrating and preparing for the World Championship of Public Speaking. Before we start, I'd like to inform you that we are currently at the main contest room. During contest categories, please turn off your camera and mute yourself except the speaking contestant. And for the audience who is not a role taker in this contest, please rename yourself to be a guest. Please keep this contest conducive and control the sound that will disturb contestant during contest. Now, let me welcome our contest chair for this event, Toastmaster Calvin Batty.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kiki. Good afternoon, district leaders, club leaders, distinguished Toastmasters, honorable judges, fellow Toastmasters, and esteemed guests. Today, we, as in SCBD Toastmasters Club, will be doing our first online speech contest. This online contest is here for the members of SCBD Toastmasters Club to cultivate their speaking skill so that they can also develop their speaking skill even further, and also for them to show their skill to all of us here and also to the judges. Today, there will be 3 contests that we will be contesting. The first one is International Speech Contest. The second one is Table Topic Speech Contest. And the third one is Evaluation Speech Contest. I have earlier shared to all of us here the agenda of today's contest, and I will also be sharing again later. Hope you enjoy our contest, and let us welcome our contest Toastmaster Nafla.
Thank you, Toastmaster Galvin. And hello, everyone. I am Nafla, and I'll be the contest Toastmasters today. Good afternoon, district leaders, club leaders, distinguished Toastmasters, and honorable judges, fellow Toastmasters, and esteemed guests. Let's begin our SCBD Toastmasters 2021 Club Contest. Every speaker will have 1 minute of silence before his or her performance. At the end of each contest category, there will be a 5-minute break. The contestants, judges, timers, tally counters, SAA, and Zoom hosts have all been briefed earlier today about the contest rules and procedures. The contestants have been informed on the person in charge of the timing lights. Ladies and gentlemen, protests may only be entered by the contestants reporting judges to either contest chair or the chief judge. Once the result of the contest has been announced, all decisions are final. Our chief judge for this contest is Toastmaster Sugiatma. Okay, and we will now begin the International Speech Contest. And the purpose of this category are, first, to provide an opportunity for speakers to improve their speaking abilities and to recognize the best as encouragement to all. Last but not least, and to provide an opportunity to learn by observing the more proficient speakers who have benefited from their Toastmasters training. The winner of this International Speech Contest will represent SCBD Toastmasters at the Area I3 International Speech Contest. For the International Speech Contest, all contestants will remain in the room, and each contestant will be introduced by the contest masters. And today we have 5 contestants in International Speech Contest. The speaking order for the International Speech Contest was determined earlier by having our contestants draw for position. The speaking order for the International Speech Contest will be first, Toastmaster Melanie. Second, Toastmaster Dentia. Third, Toastmaster Aryo. And then we have Toastmaster Garda. And last but not least, we have Toastmaster Andika. Chief Judge, Toastmaster Sugi, can you please confirm that the judges have been briefed and are you ready to go? Chief Judge, Toastmaster Sugi.
Yes.
Okay.
All the judges have been briefed and ready to go.
Okay. Thank you, Chief Judge. And there will be 1 minute of silence before each contestant. Timers, when I call for 1 minute of silence, please signal me when 1 minute of silence is up. So timers, please time 1 minute of silence for contestant number 1.
One-minute silence is over.
Okay, thank you, timer. And please welcome contestant number 1, Toastmaster Melanie Rivera. Toastmaster Melanie Rivera.
Am I audible, Toastmaster Nafla?
Yes,
Am
you are
I?
audible.
Wait, yeah, let's check this one. Am I visible?
You are. Yes, you are visible. Are you ready?
I am.
Okay. Toastmaster Melanie, living out of my comfort zone. Living out of my comfort zone, Toastmaster Melanie.
But the dawn is breaking, it's early morn. The taxi's waiting, he's blowing his horn. Already I'm so lonesome, I could die. The same feeling that I felt when I first leave my country to work here in Indonesia. It was few years ago that I took the courage to go and live outside my comfort zone. I thought I was brave enough to take the leap of faith. But slowly, while entering that boarding gate in that airport, I felt so lonesome. I wanted to stop the time and run back to my family. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and your guest. Have you ever challenged yourself and lived out your comfort zone? Have you ever made a brave, big move that you started asking yourself that big why? I have, I did, and I am. But first things first, what is comfort zone? According to Alasdair White, from the book From the Comfort Zone to Project Management, he says there that comfort zone is a place where things are familiar to you. It is a place where one is at ease and feels in control of his environment. And what is my comfort zone? It is where my heart is, my home country, Philippines. It is a place where I can freely speak my mother tongue, where everyone can be understood, but which everyone can be understood. It is a place where I know I can get the support that I need in times that I doubt myself. However, due to my aspirations and opportunities that came along with my life, I challenged myself to leave my beloved country and my loved ones. I flew all the way from the Pearl of the Orient Seas to the Emerald of the Equator and landed a job here. Getting out of my comfort zone, leaving out of my country, helps me to grow personally and professionally. I learned three things. First, I learned to be more open. As I welcome new culture and new types of people, being open is necessary to adjust in the new environment that I am in. Adjustment not to fit in, but to understand and to be understood. One adjustment is the language. In schools, we were taught that English is the universal language, but not here. I always have to bring my cell phone to access Google Translate so that I can talk to the locals. Day by day, I have to learn at least one Bahasa Indonesia word and use them in sentences. Satu, dua, tiga, terus, lerus. Saya tidak bisa bahasa Indonesia. Saya orang Filipino. These words that will help me survive a small talk. I have to practice my hand gestures just in case my vocabulary fails. These adjustments were not easy, but they made me humble. They made me become more open minded, grounded, and appreciate the things that I have taken for granted. Second, my heart can find a new home and still maintain its old home. The usual question that I get from people is that, Melanie, do you feel homesick? Hmm, n- not anymore. Yes, I do miss my family. I miss my sister. I miss my mom's hugs and rants and stories. Miss every single thing that I do back in the Philippines. Well, after all, it is where my heart is. However, I need to earn and save money and to grow. Thankfully, I met good people whom I considered as my family and friends here. I already have written an Indonesian friend's name as my emergency contact person, aside from my employer, of course, just in case something happens to me. I am blessed to find good friends around and their families that I consider as my home now, and they consider me as their daughter. I am still blessed to also maintain a good relationship with my loved ones in the Philippines. And the third thing that I learned is that I am more powerful than I realize. It is indeed a leap of faith that of living in a foreign country alone. I was full of fear, but I had to live out my comfort zone. I have overcome the fear that limits me to grow, that made me more powerful than I realize. I learned that doing things that I am not comfortable with may also mean expanding my comfort zone. I became more aware of who I am and what I can do. I became more alive and vibrant. I am more understanding than ever. And I feel more comfortable because I am more comfortable in doing more things. In the end, Indonesia will be my another comfort zone. If it happens, I might challenge myself to leave out my comfort zone and expand my horizons. It is totally fine to stay where you are right now. As I experienced these changes in life, I learned that changes are good. After all, living out my comfort zone is actually what makes me me. Contest master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Melanie. And may we have 1 minute of silence while the judges mark their ballots. Timers, please give me a sign whenever 1 minute is up.
1 minute silence is over.
Okay, thank you, timer. And please help me welcome contestant number 2, Toastmaster Dentia. And hello, Toastmaster Dentia.
Hi, Toastmaster Nafla. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Am I visible?
And yes, you are visible.
All right.
Yeah. Timer, please pin the timer and confirm once it's done. And Zoom Master, please spotlight the contestant only. And Toastmaster Dentia, just like virus. Just like virus, Toastmaster Dentia.
Do you know what a virus is? Yes, that tiny little cell that is invisible to our naked eyes, yet it cannot attract and infected our body. Take flu, for example. No one can see when that flu virus entering our body, right? The next thing we know is we have sore throat or running nose or even body pain. Similar like negativity. It cannot be seen, but it can infect our mind, body, and soul. Good afternoon, contest chair, honorable judges, and my fellow Toastmaster. We don't normally realize that we are being negative until there is a symptom. And that symptom normally started with insecurity. Growing up, my father raised me with this wrong social comparison theory. Not only he will compare me to someone else, he will also doubting me. He'll say, why can't you be like Putri? She's smart. Or why can't you be like your cousin? She can do everything. Or why are you wasting your time with vocal cords? You don't have enough gold, you don't have even golden voice to be a singer. Thinking that I am not good enough as a kid made me insecure. And the ripple effect that I got from insecurity is terrible. I become skeptical, I have less confidence, and I often being bitter to someone who is better than me. And for 10 years, I live with insecurity. Now, do you know what is the law of attraction? What you feel, you attract. Now imagine if you constantly feeling insecure or unworthy, what do you think you will attract? Exactly. My insecurity led me to a toxic relationship. That relationship I had back in 2009. I fell for an insecure guy. I thought I was bad, but I saw someone worse. And I don't know if it's because he loved me so much, or maybe he didn't trust me that make him a possessive, aggressive person. And our relationship itself was like a soap opera came to life. It was full of drama. And one day, things went too far. He accused me with something that I cannot tolerate anymore. And with his negativity towards me all the time, I start to realize that I deserve better than this. I mean, how could a guy treated the one that he so-called love with disrespect? And if I cannot see my worth now, no one else will. For as long as I remain insecure, he will think that it is okay to treat me that way. I just wish I knew earlier that insecurity is like a virus. It can damage us from inside out, creeping from my heart up to my brain, and it remained there until I demand to be healthy. And that day, I told myself that I want to be healthy. I have to have a healthy life, especially because I was expecting and I didn't want my son to live in a negative environment. So then, in a hope to find a peaceful life, I left him. And after the breakup, I tried so hard to cure myself, to heal myself from all this negativity in so many ways. I surround myself with positive people. I occupy myself with work. I practice yoga. I took care of myself, my well-being, while focusing to be a better parent for my son. And even I detach myself for so many negative people, regardless of their relationship with me. Somehow, raising my son alone, with the help of my mom, of course, gave me this confidence. If I can do this, I can do everything else. And that also means that I am better than what I thought I was. And indeed, I felt that I'm good enough for my son. Within 5 years, I managed to develop my career. I felt happier, and I finally found someone who is better, who not only loves me, but also brings out the best in me. I guess I have cured from that virus of negativity. However, ladies and gentlemen, negativity can be anywhere around us, just like a virus. But when you surround yourself with positive people, when you detach yourself with negative things, and when you feed your mind, body, and soul with good things, you will be able to cure yourself quickly when the virus attacks you. Thank you. Back to Contest Master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dentia Saraswati. And may we have 1 minute of silence while the judges mark their ballots. Timers, please give me a sign whenever 1 minute is up.
One minute silence is over.
Okay, thank you, timer. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome contestant number 3, Toastmaster Aryo Danur Doro Widodo. Toastmaster Aryo, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. So, timer, please spin the timer and confirm once done. And Zoom Master, please spotlight the contestant only. Toastmaster Aryo,
Yes.
are you ready?
Hold on, I need to pin the timer.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Toastmaster Aryo, a phrase that changed the whole world. A phrase that changed the whole world, Toastmaster Aryo.
Disclaimer. You may not like this speech, but one tip for you. If you don't like this speech, please don't break your property. Your smartphone, your tablet, your laptop, or any devices that you use to stream this meeting. Because you know what? I'll be very cocky and arrogant today. Not because I'm handsome, I'm cool, and I'm a chick magnet. Come on, of course not of this. You kidding me? Not also because I'm now in a beautiful France, enjoying winter and attending a good business school. No, not this one too. Come on, man. Everyone can do this. But I'll be cocky and arrogant simply because I'm a member of SCBD Toastmasters Club, a club that has completed all the requirements to be a president distinguished club. Woo! Congratulations, congratulations. But this is real, man. This is a big thing, a big deal for SCBD Toastmasters Club. Because you know what? Less than 1 year ago, how can I say it? This club was not as a club that you see today. We were on the verge of collapse. We had only 6 members that active, while the minimum requirement for a Toastmasters club, a club shall have 8 members. Well, it was a difficult time. It was a time to make a change. And it reminded me to Martin Luther King Jr., a civil rights activist in the United States of America who fought against racism and fought for economic justice, open opportunity for everyone despite their races. And the result now is, you can see, equal opportunity for all people. But my fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen, the problem is I'm not Martin Luther King. Come on, guys. I don't have the charisma of Martin Luther King. I cannot speak like him. I cannot lead people like him. I believe that it comes to your mind right now that, okay, I'm inspired by him, that I'm joining SCBD Toastmasters. If you're guessing that, so sorry, my friend, you're wrong. But I'm inspired to make a change. Until one day, I have a dream. No, not a dream, not a vision, but a whisper. Martin Luther King, he has a very good speech. I have a dream. But now, Aryo, I have something, a whisper. I got a whisper. Message from God. The message is very simple. 1 year ago, in 2020, I was so bored. I wanted to go to cinema, watch movies, and it was impossible because my mom got cancer. I had to take care of her, and also due to the corona. So the only thing that I could do is dreaming, and I missed a freaking sound of all around you. All around you. Simple message. How can all around you make change in my club? So I started to contemplate when I was so bored that I have everything to solve all the problems all around me. Well, it sounds cheesy, but it's real. I contacted my fellow club members. I contacted the executive committee. I contacted all club members because that time I had no opportunity. One shot. I had a project to manage an online meeting. We worked together. We approached many people. Please come to our meeting. Come join us, SCBD. Started from small steps, and now we keep working until we reach this point. A president distinguished club. A result that it seems impossible until it's done at this moment. But the steps, it started from a whisper, a simple phrase that I believe it came from the God all around you. So my fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen, first, listen, because sometimes you got problems and the answers are everywhere, but you don't want to listen. So listen. The second one is appreciate people around you. Their existence in the time of goods or in the time of adversity, they may be the answers to all the problems you have in life, including a problem at SCBD Toastmasters Club. The third one is make impact, build your community, and surround yourself with good people. Because in the end, you'll also be the answer to their problems. So, my fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen, I may be cocky now, but this is not the whole thing. The whole thing is, my fellow SCBD Toastmasters Club's member, we worked hard until we reached this point. So, this is not the end. There are many steps forward that we have to do, but I believe that all the solutions is all around me, all around us. Back to you, Contest Master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Aryo. And may we have 1 minute of silence while the judges mark their full notes. Timers, please give me a signal whenever 1 minute is up.
One minute silence is over.
Okay, thank you, timer. And please help me welcome contestant number 4, Toastmaster Garda Widi Nuraga. Zoomaster, please spotlight the contestant on me. Toastmaster Garda, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Visible?
Yes, you are visible. Contestant number 4, Toastmaster Garda. The power of letting go. The power of letting go, Toastmaster Garda.
Oh my God. Oh. Dear Garda Widi, further to your recent application, we regret to inform you that my fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests, ask yourself, how many rejections you've had in your life, and how do you feel? Ladies and gentlemen, rejection. Well, it seems quite an easy word, but it's actually hard to comprehend, including myself. I thought that when I face rejection, I would still stand tall and be strong. But I was wrong. So over the past few years as a medical doctor, I still had a dream to become a specialist doctor, focusing on internal medicine. I was so passionate working at the hospital at that time. Whenever facing the patients, hello, good morning, my name is Dr. Garda. Please sit down. How can I help you with? I thought that I was so enjoyable that I found comfort working at the hospital. Until one day, the reality slapped me on the face. I remember last July when I had a shift in the intensive care unit. There was this one patient who has some emergency situations. And I remembered correctly that I was just sitting still while one of the nurses shouted at me, "Dr. Garda!" I was quiet, didn't hear that she shouted at me until she shouted at me twice. "Dr. Garda, the patient is bleeding!" I was surprised. That was the first time in my life my physique was there, but not with my soul. Then I remembered my dream to become an internist. Because in order to become an internist, I had to deal with that emergency situation. And I was like asking myself over and over again, is this something that I need to fulfill in the future? Or I had to accept the fact that I was not comfortable working in that emergency situation. And that one moment of letting go. And I was like, Gerda, you need to move on. Then I came up with a new plan. I talked to my parents. I had this a pile of paper and I talked to them, Mom, Dad. So I've been thinking lately that maybe I would like to pursue a master's degree abroad. And this is the list of the university and I would like to apply on this scholarship. And my parents would say, yes, son, go ahead, if that's what you are convinced about. So from August to November, I worked really hard to make the essay, ask for my friends, and I asked for the recommendations. And amidst the hardship I had in my new workplace, I still managed to finish that essay. Until one day, after a long review and I asked for the inputs and the feedbacks, I still remember I got one testimonials from my seniors who was also a scholar. Garda, you know what? Out of all the essays that I've reviewed, your essay is actually one of the strongest essay in health sector that I've ever read. So I believe that you've got a big chance to move on to the interview round. I swear to God, that time I was convinced like, oh, thank you. Thank you very much for your encouragement. Okay, now I need to apply this one. Last Monday, 5 days ago, I read that mail telling me that, dear Garda Widi, furthermore to your application, we regret to inform you that your application will not be advanced to the interview round. I was like, devastated. Because that was the only chance for me to go into that university and for my course. I don't have any other options for that scholarships. So over the past few days, I tried to comprehend what life has taught me. And that is another moment of letting go. So ladies and gentlemen, life has taught us many valuable lessons. Failures and rejections are meant to exist. And shall we experience any of them? It just resembles that our path is never denied, but only redirected. And whenever we face rejections and failures, we just do have to embrace ourselves and open a new book. And I remember that Josh Groban said through his song, I am strong when I am on your shoulders. God raised me up to more than I can be. My friend, remember, we are strong and we are good enough. We just need to have that power of letting go. Back to you, Contest Master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Garda. And for the timer, may we have 1 minute of silence while the judges mark their bullets. And timer, please give me a sign whenever 1 minute is up.
Minute silence is over.
Okay, thank you, timer. And please, ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome contestant number 5, or our last contestant in International Speech Contest, Toastmaster Andika Sumarsono. And timer, please spin the timer and confirm once done. And Toastmaster, please spotlight the contestant on me. Toastmaster Andika, are you ready?
Yes, I am. Am I visible and audible?
Yes, you are visible and you are audible. Contestant number 5, Toastmaster Andika. You'll see. You'll see, Toastmaster Andika.
For those of you who were born in the 70s and 80s, you must remember a trend in the early 1990s. It was writing our biodata in someone's diary book. We could put our favorite food, star sign, our personal motto, or even our phone number. A friend of mine, Randy, had the same hobby, but he did it in a different way. Instead of putting on his home phone number, he put his handphone number. Ladies and gentlemen, in 1991, handphone was like an alien property, especially for the elementary school students. But he insisted in writing and socializing his handphone number. Until one day, I asked him why he did that. And Randy answered, I'm convenient in using my handphone. I can call my friends in the kitchen. I can call my friends in the living room. So it's very convenient. And I asked him, isn't it expensive to contact you through the handphone? You know what he answered? It's me. I don't care. As long as it is convenient, I will keep on using my handphone. You know, Andika, when you try it, I think you will like it. And many people will use this handphone. You'll see. 10 years later, Randy was right. In 2001, I saw a lot of people use their handphone anywhere, anytime. Back in my college, I had to do and write so many papers. Every lecturer required their students to write a paper as a final assignment. Normally, a college student would print their paper in black and white printing and used the plastic binding. But there was a person in my class. His name was Melky. Melky did it differently. What he did is printing his paper in a colorful printing and a coil binding. We hated him for that. But then I asked him, why did you do that? He said, if we have a great content in our paper, then we have to package it outstandingly. I said, why? It's ridiculous. Because a great content will speak for itself. It's not about the packaging. Andika, you will get more attention from your lecturer if the package is outstanding. You'll see. And Melky was right. His grade was higher than anyone else. And his GPA was the highest in the class. In 2011, BlackBerry was everywhere in Indonesia. So at work, I also used BlackBerry because my boss and his team used BlackBerry group to discuss work-related matter. But there was one person in the company. His name was Fred. He never bought a BlackBerry device. And when I asked him, Fred, isn't it complicated? Isn't it hard for you to communicate with others if you don't have BlackBerry device? Fred said, Andika, you see, I have my Android phone and I have WhatsApp installed. So what's so special about WhatsApp? WhatsApp is easier to use than BlackBerry Messenger. You just store someone's phone number, you don't ask for permission, and you get connected. I think not so long, people will use WhatsApp. And boy, Fred was right. In 2019, BlackBerry Messenger was gone. So contest master, honorable judges, my fellow Toastmaster and esteemed guests, what do I learn from my three friends? Knowing what's best for the future us is important. But believing that's the best for the future us is much more important. And that belief often makes us being different. And to be frank with you, to be candid with you, being different doesn't come along with great feeling. There was always seclusion. There was always a group of people who try to drag us down to the normal lane and keep up with the current trend. So ladies and gentlemen, if that happens, don't stop. Let's fight. Let's keep fighting for what we believe that is for the best for the future us. Time will tell. You'll see. Back to you, Contest Master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Andika. And ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of our international speech contest. Before we move on to table topic speech contest, let's have 5 minutes of break while the judges complete their ballots and have them collected by tally counters. Timers, please give me a sign whenever 5 minutes is up.
5-minute silence is over. Toastmaster Nafla.
Okay, thank you, Timer 2, Toastmaster Mulyadi. And fellow Toastmasters and guests, now let's begin the table topic speech contest. The purpose of this table topic speech contest are to provide an opportunity to learn by observing the more proficient speakers who have benefit from their Toastmasters training, and to encourage development of impromptu and or extemporaneous speaking skills, and to recognize the best as encouragement to all. The first and second winner of this table topic speech contest will represent SGPD Toastmasters Club at the area of I3 table topic speech contest. For table topic speech contest, the contestant will begin with one contestant. Except the first speaker, the Zoom host will put the contestants to holding room or breakout rooms until they are called upon. Each contestant will have the same table topic questions to be read by the contestant masters. And there are 3 participants today in this contest. The speaking order for the table topic contest were determined earlier by having our contestants draw for position. The speaking order for the table topic contest will be Toastmaster Garda Widi, Toastmaster Shauki, and Toastmaster Aryo. And there will be 1 minute of silence before each contestant. Timers, when I call for 1 minute of silence, please give me a sign whenever 1 minute is up. Except contestant 1, Zoom host, please make sure the contestants out of the main contest room. And timers, please give me a sign 1 minute for ensure that the contestant already in holding room. So Zoom hosts, are you ready with the contestant number 2 and number 3 to do holding room? Okay. Chief Judge, can you please confirm that the judges have been briefed and are ready to go? Toastmaster Sugi?
Ready to go.
Okay, thank you, Chief Judge. And contestant number 2 and contestant number 3 is already on breakout room.
Wait.
No, I didn't receive any breakout room.
Me either.
Okay. Okay, maybe Toastmaster Irfan as a Zoom master. Please invite Toastmaster Aryo and Toastmaster Shauki to the holding room. And I have just received the table topic questions from the contestant. Okay. So timer, can we please give a 1 minute of silence to contestant number 2 and contestant number 3 to go into the holding room?
Yes, all contestants already in the breakout room.
Okay, thank you, Zoom Master. And timer, so please time 1 minute of silence for contestant number 1.
One minute silence is over.
Okay, Thank you, timer. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome contestant number one of Table Topic Contest, Toastmaster Garda Widi Nuraga. Toastmaster Garda, please spin the timer and confirm once it's done. And for Zoom Master, please spotlight the contestant only. Toastmaster Garda, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Visible?
Yes, you're visible. Okay. Toastmaster Garda Widi Nuraga. The greatest gift ever. The greatest gift ever. Toastmaster Garda Widi Nuraga.
The greatest gift ever that I've had in my life will be my family. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know that out there are so many people who are homeless, who are orphaned. They don't even know who their family members are. As myself, I am grateful for everything that God has given to me, including my family. I'm able to feel the warmth of my parents, the smile that they gave to me, the caring that my parents gave when I was a kid, even if I am already an adult. And even for my sisters, my brothers, I am thankful for their presence. Even if the hardship comes, I know that they're always my family being around me to support me, to give me strength, even if that I feel weak, to give me love unconditionally. So ladies and gentlemen, always be grateful for everything that you've had, because God can take it away from you in a slip of the fingers. Never ever take anything for granted, because I never take anything for granted, including my family. And that is the greatest gift I've ever had, my family. Back to you, Contest Master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Garda. Timer, may we have 1 minute of silence while the judges mark their ballots? And please give me a sign whenever 1 minute is up.
Contest Toastmaster Nafla. 1 minute silence is over.
Okay, thank you, timer. Please help me welcome contestant number 2, Toastmaster Shauki Zulwakar Kiswara. Toastmaster Shauki, please spin the timer. And Zoom Master, please spotlight the contestant only. Toastmaster Shauki, are you already pinned the timer?
Yeah, already see the timer.
You already
yes.
pinned. Okay, are you ready?
No.
I'm sure it's a yes. Okay, you're visible and you're audible. Toastmaster Shauki Zulwakar Kiswara. The greatest gift ever. The greatest gift ever. Toastmaster Shauki.
What is the greatest gift that God has given us? To me, the greatest gift that you will ever receive is failure. Let me explain. In the course of history, man and trying to achieve something. Man always have a goal and they always want to achieve it. But sometimes reality said otherwise. Let me give you my experience. I was trying to get a double degree program in one of the schools on one of the universities in Jakarta. I've been fighting for the double degree for 2 years, but my score isn't good enough. I failed miserably, but I'm okay with it. Because of that, I know my limitations. Because of that, I was able to see my flaws and really accepted who I am as a person. So people, please don't think of failure something that is very dreadful. Think of failure as a blessings because every failure you're going to learn something. And remember, failure gains knowledge, and knowledge is the greatest thing that the world can give to you. So please accept who you are and don't afraid of failure and learn from it till you become a better person. Thank you. Back to contest chair.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shalky. And timer where we have 1 minute of silence while the judges mark their ballots. And please give me a sign whenever 1 minute is up.
Toastmaster Nafla, 1 minute of silence is over.
Thank you, timer. And please help me welcome contestant number 3. Last but not least, Toastmaster Aryo Danurdoro Widodo. Toastmaster Aryo, please spin the timer and confirm once it's done. And Zoom Master, please spotlight the contestant only.
Yes.
Toastmaster Aryo, are you already pinned the timer?
Yes.
Okay, are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, you are visible and you're audible.
Yep.
Toastmaster Aryo Danurdoro Widodo. The greatest gift ever. The greatest gift ever. Toastmaster Aryo.
Sorry, I lost your voice. What?
Toastmaster Aryo. The greatest gift ever. The greatest gift ever. Toastmaster Aryo.
I can sing? No, I cannot. I can paint? No, unfortunately, I cannot paint. I can play music? And once again, unfortunately not. My fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen, I used to think that I didn't have any gift. I don't have anything that I could do excel in life. At least I believe that until a few years ago. One day, I went to a coffee shop, the traditional one. People call it warkop, warung kopi, but people in Surabaya call it cangkruan. So I lit a cigarette, I ordered a coffee, cak kopinya siji. Then I thought, I was so confused. Why didn't I have an opportunity to prove that I have a gift, that I can do anything? But one day, a friend of mine came to me and asked me, no, he shared me something. He shared me his problems. But one day, after I heard his story and after I, well, listened to your story and give the perspectives of mine, the next day or the next week later, he told me that he thanked me. Aryo, thank you so much. You has helped me solve the problem. I was confused. And suddenly he told me, Aryo, you don't have to be confused. I came to many people, I share my story, but nobody listened. And with you, you listen. And then I realized that listening is the greatest gift of my life. Back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Aryo. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of our table topic speech contest. Ladies and gentlemen, please make sure that your audience is still muted. And now let's begin with evaluation contest. And the purpose of this category are to provide an opportunity for speakers to improve their speaking ability and to provide an opportunity to learn by observing the more proficient speakers who have benefit from their Toastmasters training.
Sorry, Toastmaster
The
Nafla.
winner of
Yeah, may we have the 5 minutes of silence first before we go into the
Oh
evaluation?
yes, sure.
Thank you.
Timers, please time 5 minutes of silence.
Okay. Toastmaster Nafla, are you there?
Yes,
5
I'm
minutes of
here.
silence is over.
Okay, thank you, Timer. Ladies and gentlemen, I was so excited to welcome to the next session, which is the evaluation speech contest. And now let's begin with evaluation contest. The purpose of the evaluation speech contest are the first one, to provide an opportunity for speakers to improve their speaking abilities, and to provide an opportunity to learn by observing the more proficient speakers who have benefit from their Toastmasters training. And the first and second winner of this evaluation contest will represent our club, SCBD Toastmasters Club, at the Area I3 evaluation contest. For the evaluation contest, all contestants will listen a test speaker in this main contest room. And after that, they will enter the holding room or breakout room to have a 5-minute preparation. Each contestant will be assigned by co-host to enter main contest room one by one according to the speaking order. In order for our evaluation contestants to compete, we need someone to speak for them. We have selected a test speaker to provide a speech today. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Lintang Ayuning Tias.
Yes, hello, Toastmaster Nafla.
Hello, Toastmaster Lintang
Yes.
Ayuning Tias. So,
Okay. Yeah.
please, okay. Please pin the timer. And are you already pinned the
Okay.
timer?
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Yes, I already pinned the timer. Yeah.
Okay. And for the Zoom master, please help me spotlight the Toastmaster Tias for all of us. So, Toastmaster Tias, are you ready?
Sorry. Yes, I'm ready. Thank you.
Okay, and I think you're visible enough and audible.
Okay.
Toastmaster Lintag Ayuning Tias. Should we believe in zodiac signs? Should we believe in zodiac signs? Lintang Ayuning Tias.
Thank you. Hello, everyone, my fellow Toastmasters and guests. Should we believe in zodiac signs? Have you ever get confused with your attitude, with your behavior, why you did something in particular, or how you react to something, how you think, how you communicate with others? I will describe myself as a thinker. I will have a lot of questions in my mind that I tend to keep for myself. I will try to get answers from books, movies, or maybe some daily conversation and discussion with my family and friends. It works for me most of the time, whether I got the correct answer or maybe just the answer that I needed. I often feel alienated from the world. I feel different with others. I don't want to be mainstream, and I enjoy and comfortable in my own world. Sometimes I feel that no one really understands me, but I also couldn't express my feeling. And one day, a couple years back, I read some description about my zodiac signs, the personality traits, and I thought the descriptions is completely accurate. I feel like I finally got the correct words, the correct description of myself that I could never able to express before. I'm so happy that I learned that fact so I could know and understand myself better. There is something mysterious and exciting about the zodiac signs. It's almost magical. But then came the next questions. Should we really believe in zodiac signs? I've always been curious about this validity of the personal description that come along with the zodiac signs. So I tried to find the information and explanation from some articles about the zodiac signs.
The zodiac is one of the oldest universal symbolical languages. It comes from the Greek zoe, that means life, and diakos, that means wheels. It can thus be translated into wheel of life. It was during this ancient Greek period that the 12 star signs of the zodiac, which many people are familiar today, were set down. These Western or tropical zodiac signs were named after the constellations and matched with the dates based on the apparent relationships between their placement between the sky and the sun. So, how these zodiac signs will influence our personality? There are approximately 88 constellations, but the suns only pass through into 12 constellations. The sun forms a circle once a year called ecliptic, and the ecliptic is made up 12 portions that are equal to 38 degrees each. These 12 portions are split up into different times periods that which correspond to our birthdays. Therefore, our birthdays are used to determine which zodiac signs we belong to. Each zodiac sign has its own unique traits and talents. Zodiac, or some people said astrology, is generally defined as the belief that astronomical phenomena, but it still become controversy scientifically. Some surveys showed that there are links between our personality with our zodiac signs. But there are also some studies that suggest and prove that the zodiac signs do not reflect our personality. They were only right about a third of the time. So, what if your personality does match with your zodiac signs? For me personally, I'm not really into horoscope, the prediction of what's coming for you based on your zodiac signs. But I've found my personality type and my zodiac signs to be a useful way to looking at my personality, which provide me with ideas and explanations. I'm now aware of how I react in certain situations, what makes me happiest, how can I manage stress, and how best to adapt my personality within a team. This itself gives value in my eyes, despite their different histories, beliefs, and application. But furthermore, you need to set up your boundaries. How far this information will affect and influence your life. People magnify the positives, they forget the negatives, and that's just how we're designed. So what about you? Will you believe the zodiac signs? Thank you. Back to you, Contest Toastmaster.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Tias. Yes. And we will now give our evaluation speech contestants 5 minutes to complete their evaluations. And there are 3 participants in this contest. The speaking order for the evaluation speech contest was determined earlier by having our contestant job for position. The speaking order for the evaluation speech contest will be: the first evaluator is Toastmaster Melanie Rivera. The second one is Toastmaster Dentia Saraswati. And the third one, Toastmaster Andika Sumarsodo. Zoom hosts, please make sure that the contestants are out of the main contest rooms or they are moving to the breakout rooms. And timers, please give me a 5-minute signs whenever the 5-minute sign is up. So when 5 minutes is up, escort our first contestant back to this main room immediately. So Zoom host, are you already put the second and all the contestants to the holding room? Toastmaster Irvan.
Wait a second.
Okay, I think Toastmaster Irfan already moving or putting all the contestants to the waiting room. And while the evaluation contestants complete their evaluation, we will get to know our test speaker. So please help me welcome Toastmaster Tias. Toastmaster Lintang Ayuning Tias. Are you there?
Yes. Hi.
Hi, Toastmaster Tias.
Hi, Toastmaster Nafla.
Are you nervous?
Yes.
Okay, but you did great.
Yeah,
did
thank
great.
you. Thank you.
So you are nervous even though you are not a contestant yet.
Yes, sure. Just to make sure I deliver good speech. Yeah.
Okay. Why the
So
topic? Why you choose a certain topics like zodiac?
yes, because I think it's quite interesting for me because, as I mentioned, sometimes I wondered about why I react to certain situation like this. Why I sometimes I feel like introvert or something. I'm so sensitive and others. But then finally found the information of the zodiac, and I'm Pisces actually. So
Okay.
yeah, they mentioned that yes, Pisces is very like sensitive people, something like that. So I think based on that, which most of the information are true, and I think for me personally could describe myself. So I see sometimes I see it as a good information and help me to really or find, it's something just like the compatibility compatibility traits between between the signs, something like that. I just feel like that's why I feel or I react this way with my sister probably, or my mother and my mother, something like that. And I think it's also if you are compatible with someone that in your relationship, I mean the people around you, somehow you will have attract each other. I think because my sister is Sagittarius, and then I have like close friend also in the same zodiac signs. So I think I feel like more compatible with this some people. That's why. But I think maybe different people will have like different experience. Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
my
agree.
experience. But maybe you will have your experience. What is your experience?
I'm a Cancer, so I think we can be friends. This is a Cancer, right? So because when I saw an article about Cancer, it says that I'm also sensitive, so
I see.
perhaps we can be friends. But sometimes it can be right, it can be wrong also. But okay, it's fun to read about
Yeah.
those facts.
Yes, yes.
So, Toastmaster Tias, how long have you been a member?
1 month or 1 month and a half, I guess.
1 month and a half, and you already deliver a speech in the contest. Wow.
I think that's a good opportunity, and I'm grateful to have this kind of opportunity. So yeah, thank you.
Why you put an interest to join Toastmasters?
Actually, I feel that my English is not really well. Then currently
good.
I work in currently I work in a multinational pharmaceutical company, and sometimes we have project or discussion with our regional and global teams, which I have to present some topics. So I think it will be very useful for me if I could have, I mean, not only fluent in speaking English, but really good in delivering our present in English. So that's why I joined Toastmasters.
Okay. And have you joined a table topic session when you were a guest?
I have joined Table Topic Master once after, I think my first meeting after I joined as a member. I guess, yeah. yeah. I think it's only once,
okay.
but I really want to have more experience in table topics, because I think if in prepared speech, you will have your own topics and you will have more knowledge about the topics, right? But in table topics, I think it's
Right.
kind of surprise. So
Yes.
that's why it's very interesting.
Yeah, I remember my first time table topic. It was like I was like silenced for a minute, I think. Are you nervous when you deliver your first table topic?
Yes, because at that time, I guess the table topic master is Toastmaster Melanie, and then
Okay.
there are lists, right, that who will join the table topics, and I didn't put my name there. So actually, I try to observe the meeting first. Then Toastmaster
But
Melanie
then,
appointed me to be the speaker. Then so it's kind of a surprise, and yeah, I think it's very nervous because I don't know what to say. But I think that's
yeah.
also become a very good experience. I mean, when you join the Toastmaster, you understand what kind of meeting that you will um, have. So you really have to be confident and also prepare all the time.
Okay. But there are many clubs in Jakarta. There are many Toastmasters Club in Jakarta. But why you choose SGPD?
Because I live near here.
Oh, okay, that's the
Yes.
reasons. I thought
Yes.
because of the members, perhaps.
No, actually, I think my I don't have any close friend that currently join Toastmaster. So, uh, uh, first time I interested in Toastmaster, I have my colleague that joined Toastmaster. I think it's Essential Toastmaster. So she give me some suggestion, and one of the suggestion is SCBD. Somehow I think because it near with where I live, so I visit the first time I visit the Toastmaster is SCBD, and then in the first meeting, I guess, well, I think it's fun, so I didn't try to visit the other club, so I decided to join.
Okay, so you fell in love with SGBD.
I guess so. I think the members is also very fun. And each meeting, I think there are a lot of interesting topic and discussions. So yeah, that's why.
Toastmaster TS, I have another question. And when I've met people and I say that I'm a Toastmasters and I have a regular meeting every week on Friday night, and they was like asking, why you invest your time every week in regular meeting whenever you can perhaps going out, or perhaps you can watch a movie on Friday night. My questions and my answer would be like, okay, you'll never know Toastmasters because you've never been there. Once you've been there, you will fall in love with Toastmasters. So how about you, Toastmaster TS? Why you choose to invest your Friday night in Toastmasters?
Okay, actually, maybe, well, it's during the pandemic, so I don't really have any other agenda for now because I really only stay at my boarding house currently, because I'm not from Jakarta, so I live in boarding house. So, well, I do not have any other activities. Previously, when it's not pandemic, I usually have like go to another city for the works, but up country, I mean. But now it's not because of the pandemic. So I just think that maybe it's a very good time to really start it something that I previously couldn't before, because I previously I don't have time, but now I have time, so why not?
Okay, so blessing in disguise in panic.
Yes, right.
Right.
Yes.
So, Toastmaster Tias, we have something for you. So,
Okay.
Toastmaster Galvin, are you ready to share?
Okay.
Okay, so it's
Oh,
a certificate.
thank
So,
you. Thank you.
yes, we would like to say thank you because you are a
Yeah.
test speaker. And
Thank you very
maybe
much. Yeah.
we will take a picture.
Okay.
Okay, I will give a sign. So 1, 2, 3. We'll take a picture. We'll take a picture. Okay.
Yeah.
Another one again.
Okay.
Another one, maybe. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Right. Thank you, Toastmaster Galvin.
Thank you.
So that's what we have for you, Toastmaster Tias, a
Thank you. Thank
certificate.
you again,
Maybe
Toastmaster Galvin and
yes.
Toastmaster Nafla.
Maybe you will print out the certificates and put it on your bedroom.
Put it in the
Or put-
CV. That's the most
Yes,
important
yes.
thing, right?
Sorry, CP. Or
Yes.
maybe you can show it to your friends, like,
Yeah,
hey, I just
sure.
have a certificate from Toastmasters. So,
We'll do
Toastmaster
that.
Tias, are you willing to join Toastmasters contest perhaps in next year?
I think if I already eligible to join that, yes, I will definitely consider that the opportunity. Yeah.
A table topic contest?
Let me see. I really need. I mean, I really think that I need to challenge myself on that department. So I really need to really train myself, I guess, to join the table topics as much as I can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Thank you
The
again,
5-minute
Toastmaster
timing is up.
Tias.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Galvin. Thank you, Toastmaster Tias. And Chief Judge, can you please confirm that the judges have been briefed and ready to go? Toastmaster Sugi? I think so, yeah.
Sorry. All the judges have been briefed and ready to go.
Okay, thank you, Chief Judge. And there will be 1 minute of silence before the first contestant and between each contestant. And timers, when I call for 1 minute of silence, please give me a sign whenever 1 minute of silence is up. Timers, please time 1 minute of silence for contestant number 1.
One minute of silence is over.
Okay.
Toastmaster Nafla.
Okay, thank you, timer. And please help me welcome contestant number 1, Toastmaster Melanie Rivera. Toastmaster, hi, Toastmaster Melanie.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible. You are also visible.
I am ready, Toastmaster Nafla.
Okay, you are ready. So please welcome Toastmaster Melanie Rivera. Toastmaster Melanie Rivera.
What is your favorite street food? My favorite Indonesian street food is satay. Hi, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my food blog. Specifically, satay ayam. Her Toastmaster Lintang Tia's speech is like my favorite street food, the satay. I love talking about zodiac signs, like how I love eating satay. Some people may not believe about zodiac signs, but I believe they are also curious about it. Indeed, I would like to quote Toastmaster Tias. There is something interesting and mystery about zodiac signs. Her speech progressed smoothly, giving us right away what her topic is about in her title and in her opening as well. She also shared with us how it got her interest. With that, it was a great speech. You have done a great research as well on zodiac signs, like the personality versus the signs, as if you are really into it. As she delivers her speech, I love how she powerfully used her non-verbal languages, her facial expressions that is very calm and bright, that made me listen to her attentively. Her pacing was excellent too. It was slow to moderate that helped me understand each word that she utters. Like some satay. I always have questions before and after eating it. Does it have peanuts? Does it have chicken skin? Thus, to help us improve our speeches in the future, I recommend the following. First is the use of technology. This is a great research presentation speech. However, I would like to recommend to use slides so that those audience who cannot follow or not familiar with the topic can follow you through. Like what are those zodiac signs? Personality, those big words. These also led me to recommend additional information of what zodiac signs are, like adding sambal to the satay that may not be really needed, but would add a taste and a kick on it. Second is the gestures. You already have powerful expressions. I believe a little hand gestures to give emphasis on your point will not hurt to add to the way you deliver your speech. Nonetheless, in less than 7 minutes, Toastmaster Lintang Tias led us thinking if we should believe in zodiac signs. She concluded her speech with a question without forcing us her own opinions. Well done, Toastmaster Tias. Looking forward to your next speech. Contest Master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Melanie. May we have 1 minute of silence while the judges mark their ballots? Timer, please give me a sign whenever 1 minute is up.
One minute of silence is over.
Thank you, Timer, Toastmaster Mulyadin. So please welcome contestant number 2, Toastmaster Dentia Saraswati. Hello, Toastmaster Dentia. Are you ready?
Yes, am I visible and audible?
Yes, you are visible and you're audible. Did you already pin the timer?
Yes.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Toastmaster Dentia Saraswati. Toastmaster Dentia Saraswati.
Astrology is just a finger pointing at reality. I myself don't believe in astrology, but I often pick the good part of it just to make myself to feel good. Thank you, Toastmaster Tias, for the interesting and insightful topic. I am now thinking whether or not I should believe the astrology. In this evaluation, I would like to share my findings in two parts. First is the things that I think you're already excellent. Number two is the things that I think you may want to improve. Let me share the excellent things first. First, I like the way you construct your speech. It has a good opening, the body, and the closing. It's a memorable one. And you add your personal story to it, which makes your speech more relatable, especially to me. And you maintain your eye contact throughout the speech, as well as showing the hand gesture. I can see clearly your hand movement. I also like that you use dynamic pitch during your speech, like when you said, I feel alienated. It was so convincing, and your facial expression is also changing. Your speech closing was also engaging as you again give an audience a question. I got some takeaways from your speech. Aside from all the excellent things that I have mentioned earlier, I think you may benefit from the next points that I would like to highlight. First is during the opening. Although you give a good opening with the question, but you started with giving a thank to contest master or to audience. In my opinion, if I could suggest, maybe you can just directly give the question to the audience, so you will grab more the attention to you and to your speech. And number two, try to add some pauses, like when you mention about your research, and also some information that you gave on your speech, like when you said, some survey shows, and then pause, and then continue. So in that way, you prepare the audience to be ready with the information that you are going to give them. Number three, use the different tone or focal level. Like when you say, it's almost magical. Maybe when you tone down your voice a little bit, it will give more impact, in my opinion. So in conclusion, well done. Keep on doing what you have done good, like your eye contact, speech content, grabbing audience attention. And also you may want to improve on focal level, adding some pauses between two information and a bang opening. So I hope my evaluation could give additional value to your upcoming speech. And just for your information, I'm a Sagittarius. Maybe later you can tell me what does that mean. Okay, back to Contest Master.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Dentia. And may we have 1 minute of silence while the judges mark their balloons. Timers, please give me a sign whenever 1 minute is up.
Toastmaster Nafla, 1 minute of silence is over.
Okay, thank you, timer. And please welcome our last but not least contestant, Toastmaster Andika Sumarsono. Hello, Toastmaster Andika, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Am I visible and audible?
Yes, you're visible and you're audible. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Toastmaster Andika Sumarsono. Toastmaster Andika Sumarsono.
Plato, the philosopher, said, wise men speak because they have something to say. Fools, because they have to say something. Toastmaster Tias is definitely not the latter one. Honorable Judge, my fellow Toastmaster and guests, Toastmaster Tias deliver a well-developed content. She mentioned about how she was comfortable for being who she is. And she also gave a balanced information between taking zodiac as a science or taking zodiac as a belief, which accuracy is questionable. But she closed the session with stating the importance of understanding ourselves, even though from a zodiac description, because understanding ourselves will influence how we live our lives. And also, what I like about Toastmaster Tia's delivery is that how she used clear voice and clear start with a question, have you? People listen to her right away. And her articulation is on point. There was no necessary pause. There was no unnecessary pause or even filler words. As for your area of improvement, Toastmaster Tias, you can start with one question only at the beginning. It is better for the listeners or the audience to understand and to connect. For example, you can ask more impactful question. Do you really understand yourself? Can you explain yourself to others in 3 words? So those are the alternative of question that you can ask at the beginning. It will make listener or the audience think and relate their experience to what you deliver in your speech. Finally, I would say, Toastmaster Tias, keep on delivering your speech because you are such an energetic speaker. Influential speaker share their energy so that the audience will follow the call to action of your speech. Back to you, Contest Master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Andika. And let's have a 5 minutes of break while the judges complete their ballots and have them collected by telecounters. Timers, please give a sign for 5 minutes whenever 5 minutes is up.
Okay.
Toastmaster Nafla, I know you're waiting for me. The time for 5 minutes silence is over.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Bilyadin. And fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the SGBD Toastmasters speech contest. And I would like to say thank you for our contest chair and also all contestants officials. But before we go to the announcements of the winners, the moment that we've been waiting for, let us know more about our contestants today. So please welcome Toastmaster Melanie Rivera, Toastmaster Dintia Saraswati, Toastmaster Andika Sumarsono, Toastmaster Garda Widi Nuraga, Toastmaster Shauki Zulwakar, Toastmaster Aryo Danurdoro. Are you there, contestants? Okay, hello, Toastmaster Garda, Toastmaster Andika, Toastmaster Melanie, Toastmaster Shauki. Who else? Hi. Toastmaster Dentia, Toastmaster Aryo. Are we done? Wait. Okay, Shauki, are you happy? Okay, so please unmute yourself, guys. We will have short chit chats.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. How are you guys feeling after the contest is done?
My
Maybe
stomach
from-
hurts.
Relief.
Okay.
I think my
Relieved.
friends are actually already. They want the satay.
Oh, satay. Okay, you have satay.
Melanie,
Eating. Bagi-bagi,
Melanie,
you
you
know.
are killing me slowly.
So,
Is that a real
Toastmaster-
sake?
yeah, it's a
Yeah,
real
of
satay.
course. What they
That's dummy.
What do you think it is? A Play-Doh?
Play-Doh. Okay.
Play-Doh satay?
So, Toastmaster Melanie, before you eat the satay.
already?
Already.
Yeah. What is it?
Okay, so how was your preparation? Do you need anything special things to do before deliver prepared speech?
I need friends, Joe. I need the
Okay.
support, you know.
You need a support from friends from us.
But I got it from fellow SCBD Toastmasters members, Toastmasters. So
Oh, that's
yeah,
really cute.
and I have this set of people who keep on asking me to evaluate them. So okay,
Oh, okay.
thank you for the chance.
But are you nervous? Were
I
you nervous?
am. I even took
Oh,
a
really?
picture of my wet hands.
Because you were good at it. But I mean, like, yeah, you're good at it. So I thought you were not nervous.
Hopefully. Thank you for that.
Okay, and how about Toastmaster Andika? How was your preparation?
Yeah, the challenge is how to shorten the speech. Actually, we would like
okay.
to put all the points and then end up with like 8 minutes and then 7.5, and then it turned to 5 minutes, but then certain essential part is missing. So how to juggle and how to balance the items or the content, because I think what's the most important thing about the speech is the content, how we can help the audience to learn from our speech.
Oh, it's like a quote, yeah. Maybe someone can write it down. But do you need any special things to do, like maybe Toastmaster Melanie eat satay?
Yeah, I got a feedback from my wife, so
nice.
she helps a lot, and she say like, no, that's not good. Oh, that's better. Yeah.
So
Single
she
folks
supports
cannot
you.
relate.
Okay, Shauki.
I
Okay.
believe that if Toastmaster Andika doesn't win this competition, the wife will not cook for him today.
Okay.
She's here actually. She's listening to it.
Okay. She's not cooking, but she will order food, perhaps.
Yeah. Positive.
How about Toastmaster Aryo? How about you? How was your preparation? You are from in Paris, right? Right now.
Ah, oui.
Oui.
First, I want to thank all the participants, all the contest committees for this amazing contest today. Speaking of the challenge, the biggest challenge for me is to wake up early.
What time is it now?
It's 10 a.m. in the morning, but I had to wake up like 1 hour before the contest. And come on, this is Saturday, so this is the biggest challenge for me. despite all the difficulties of the contest itself.
Okay, yeah. But you have any special things to do? Maybe do some workouts?
Well, since I get my hand itchy due to the low moisture and low temperature, I bought hand cream to prevent
Okay.
the itching. It's already the only preparations.
Oh, so are you nervous?
No,
Okay, that's cool.
because I'm too sleepy. No,
Oh, you're
there's
just
a
sleepy.
place for nervous when you are so sleepy.
Okay, so you're focused on your bed.
I was focused to stay awake.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Aryu.
Thank you.
How
No
about Toastmaster Garda? How was your preparation for today?
Thank you, Toastmaster Nafla. So apparently, I just need to write the draft after learning. So until last night, I haven't finished with the draft, only for the opening and closing. So I managed to finish all the draft until 2:30 a.m.
Okay. Oh. How about your preparation? I mean, like, you have any special things to do? Perhaps like read a book, do some
Club hoppings.
What?
Club hoppings.
About the speech preparations, for now, I think I didn't do much preparation for it because, in my personal opinion, that delivering a speech, any topics, whenever it relates to your personal story, it always comes out from your heart. So you don't, in my personal opinion, I don't need to think what to what. So because it's my personal.
Toastmaster Gerda, I think I lost your voice, or is it only me?
It's because my personal experience that I recently.
Okay.
It made me quite hard to think on what should I speak next. But then,
I think I lost your voice again.
okay.
I'm sorry.
Am I audible and visible?
Yes,
Right
now
now, yes.
yes.
Okay. So, because
Okay.
in my opinion, that telling a speech, regardless of the topic or the types, when it comes to the personal, it always comes from my heart. So, really, I don't need to, perhaps, I wouldn't need to think hard in order to what am I going to speak next. Maybe that helps in terms of the preparation.
Ah, I see. Thank you, Toastmaster Garda. And we're moving on to Toastmaster Shauki. How was your double topic session?
To be honest with you, I'm very scared. I suddenly have a cramp in my stomach before the speech, like 2 minutes before the speech. I was like, I don't know what to do right now. My stomach hurts, so I was like, okay, I need to just suck it in and just go on. Put your face in the camera. Just talk and talk for 1 to 2 minutes, and yeah, I'm quite.
Okay. How about your preparation?
My preparation, like, to be honest with you, I have no preparation time at all because
Okay,
I'm
like a
focusing.
pro.
Yeah, nah. I'm focusing on my, I'm studying stuff.
Okay.
Assignments and etc. Probably one of the preparation is to I'm just talking to myself, and my mom was outside. Was like, Shoki, who do you talking to? I'm talking to myself. I'm preparing for my speech. So yeah, you sound like a crazy person. I am.
So your mom is there right now?
Outside, like before the speech.
Outside.
My mom was so
Okay.
shocked of me for wearing a suit and everything. It's like, Shelky, where are you going? I'm doing a speech, mom. I'm doing a speech in front of a laptop, so I have to look nice because laptop is you see, laptop is filled with person now. I need to look nice on my speech and etc. And I want to shout out to also to my mentor calling me before the competition. My mentor, I know.
Who
I'm
is your
sure.
mentor?
It's a girl from the Philippines, Filipino
Who?
girl.
Please mention. Please mention. Please mention the name.
I want to thank to Melanie. Melanie, like, Like basically like
Oh, love.
before
Saranghe.
5 minutes before the meeting starts, she called me. It's like, "Okay, where are you? Well, good luck." It's like, "Hi." I was like so shocked. What the hell is she doing? But okay, but you know what? Thank you so much.
What a nice mentor.
Yeah, I know. She's good and also evil at the same time.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
I'll take that as a compliment, right? This Master
Yeah.
Melanie? That's a compliment, right? Okay. We're
he's
moving on
smiling.
to we're moving on to Toastmaster Dentia. Hi, Toastmaster Dentia.
Hi, that's Master
How-
Nafla.
Hi. How was your preparation?
My preparation, apart from finding some clothes that still fits me, I practice on my evaluation because that's still something that I need to work on. For my international speech, I think I use my personal story, so I don't spend more time there, but I spend more time in evaluations. But clothes is my biggest challenge yet.
Oh, okay. So not the speech itself, yeah.
No, I don't have any clothes that fits me. After this pandemic, I gained weight, so.
Oh, okay. It's okay, Toastmaster Dentia, as long as you're happy. Okay,
Thank
so
you.
thumbs up, double thumbs up from Toastmaster Andika. Right. So guys, there are many clubs, many Toastmaster clubs in Jakarta. But why you guys choose SCBD Toastmasters? Maybe from Toastmaster Aryo, I can see your face there. You want to say something? Say it then.
Do you want the real answer, or do you
Yes.
want the answer that makes you happy?
Both. Real and makes me happy.
The reason why I picked SCBD Toastmasters as my home club is because there are many reasons, but one of which is the first time I attended SCBD Toastmasters Club meeting, there was you, Navla.
Oh, okay.
No. Yeah, but that's real. That's real.
Let's
Like
try
there
again.
was Navla back then, but I love the vibe of the clubs. Plus,
Yay.
it's a Friday night, and yeah.
Oh, no. How is the vibe of the club? Please explain.
Okay. Back then, when we were in the offline meeting at what's the Dream Hub co-working space, what I love about SCBD Toastmasters Club is we were not as there are visitors from other clubs. So with all due respect, but what I like from this club is we're very easy. We are very relaxing, not so formal. So it's a very good place, very supportive environment for a newcomer, for people who are not who didn't have any prior experience in public speaking to start the first step. So I feel comfortable to do my baby step here. So yeah, I love this club. The vibe is amazing.
Okay, you get love, I guess, from Gas. He sends love sign to you. Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Aryo.
Thank you.
And maybe this last question, I want all the contestants to answer brief, maybe from Toastmaster Shauki.
Why I joined SCBD? Yeah, it's almost the same as Ario. It's the vibe. It's very casual, to be more precise. It's very casual because the first time I joined SCBD, I was wearing shorts. I was wearing only a t-shirt. I was so relaxed in that area. No people are complaining whatsoever. And yeah, that is very relaxing. First of all, and also the people. Yeah, I know SGBD from my friend. You already know who's my friend. Is this?
Rahman.
Yeah, this the ex-president of SGBD Toastmasters. So yeah, I mean, and also the time, Friday. I'm single. I don't have any Friday nights. Usually I'm binge watching in my laptop or playing games. So at least I do something productive on Friday night. So yeah, that's the probably one of the most honest answer that you will get from me.
Okay, that's very
Joining
honest.
club.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shauki. And how about Toastmaster Dentia?
Well, I think I would say because of the PR team, because
Shout out to PR
our
teams.
Instagram is so eye-catching and so many informative things, and they always update it like every now and then. So I got interested and I joined the club as a guest, and then I see the vibe. They are like very welcoming, so I joined the club.
Cynthia,
Okay.
careful. Garda could fly.
Okay, he just give a love sign. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Dentia. But how about Toastmaster Melanie? Why you choose SGPD?
I chose SCBD because the members, I think the officers back then, they are very helpful. I have these questions in mind because I started joining SCBD. I'm in visiting clubs around March, I think, or January, something like that. So I have visited a lot. Then it was only Toastmaster Buyun, Toastmaster Ario, and Galvin, I think, Toastmaster Galvin, who actually answered my questions, like the basic question. And even Toastmaster Ario shared me the spreadsheet on how the members or how how they support the members in accomplishing their project. So I think seeing that they have the goals not only for themselves but also for the members is something that maybe this is a good club for me. So yes, I chose SCBD, and it's also on Friday. So like what Shoki said, we're single and we don't know where to go. So yeah, but yeah, the support of the members in SCBD is really great.
I see.
One point now,
Toastmaster Melanie. I thought it was because of Toastmaster Ario. The reason why you joined Toastmaster, SCBD Toastmaster.
Why? Because yes, he explained it to me, right?
Yeah. Navla, if I might add one point why I joined SCBD Toastmasters, because of Toastmaster Galvin was very supportive back then. He was like,
Back
we
then
love
and right now, right?
hanging out together after
Not only back then.
after the meeting. We went to some places in Senopati, so
Oh, okay.
it's a good time with SCBD Toastmasters. So thank you, Galvin.
I miss offline meetings. Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Melanie and Toastmaster Aryo. And Toastmaster Andika, why you choose SGBD?
One word to describe SCBD:
What is
young.
that?
Judging from the first two meetings I joined, before I joined SCBD, I got the sense that the conversation is made of like young people, because judging from their faces, I cannot tell, but then judging from their words, then I know that on average they are younger than me. But then professionally, for example, Toastmaster Aryo and Toastmaster Uyun always answered my question. I need to clarify my understanding before joining Toastmasters, because of my previous encounter with Toastmaster wasn't that good. But then these two people convinced me that I joined the right club. SCBD, happy morning.
Wow. That's a very touchful message. Okay, Shauki, stop it. Stop it, that shout. And last but not least, Toastmaster Garda. I wonder why you would join SGBD Toastmaster as a member.
Okay, for now, am I audible?
Yes, you are visible too.
So back then on July, I visited SCBD Toastmasters. That was quite a refreshing moment when I still work in a hospital. So I needed I need a platform where I could run or I could escape. So when I firstly joined SCBD Toastmasters and SCBD Toastmasters in general, I felt like I found my first love. It's like love at the first sight, because sometimes when you are in a new place, there's always some part of you that you feel like this is where I belong.
Oh, okay.
So I couldn't even up to this day, I couldn't explain what would be that chemistry that attaches myself to SCBD Toastmasters. But upon joining on the very first time, even though the second time I was still joining as a guest until I applied for the membership, I thought to myself that I didn't make a wrong decision. And this is the place for me to grow as a person. And thank you, my fellow SCBD Toastmasters, for
Can I ask a question? Toastmaster Aryo, do we get a discount because of this?
No,
I think.
In the end, the president is the extensions of all the bills that were received. So yeah, absolutely.
The president's okay.
President will sponsor us. Don't worry.
He's the
Toastmaster
lifetime
Galvin.
president of SCBD Toastmasters.
I think Toastmaster
We need to
Galvin
make-
doesn't like to hear this.
Sponsor.
Okay, so it's a zinc from Toastmaster Gardner, right? It's like a zinc when you just knit it and you just feel like, okay, I feel like this is my place. And lifetime president, Toastmaster Galvin, okay. So Toastmaster Aryo, Toastmaster Shauki, Toastmaster Dentia, Toastmaster Garda, Toastmaster Andika, and Toastmaster Melanie, thank you so much for joining me in this interview session and have a chit chat. And you know, it's really I'm happy to hear those words and positive vibes that you are giving, and also you are guys doing it well. The table topics, prepared stations, and also the evaluations. You guys all did it really well. And thank you so much. And I think we're coming to the end of our contest session. So thank you. Waiting for the winner announcement. So would like to call up our contest chair, Toastmaster Galvin, to announce the winners. And that concludes my part as contest Toastmaster today. Toastmaster Galvin, please.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nafla, and thank you for our contestants for competing in this contest. And of course, for Toastmaster Nafla again as our contest Toastmaster for bringing us through this contest. Okay, before I announce who are the winners of our club contest, I would like to award something to the contest officials. Just a little bit of gesture, actually. So, Toastmaster Dwi as our SAA2, can you please assist me in this session? Yeah. So Toastmaster Dwi, I will call one by one each of our contest officials. Okay, so first I would like to call Toastmaster Ricky as our timer 1. Thank you for your service in this contest. And Toastmaster Dwi, can you please also show the certificate for Toastmaster Ricky? Okay. I think we can go. I think the certificate can be shared later. Thank you for the help, Toastmaster Ricky. And also I also would like to thank our second timer 2, Toastmaster Mulyadin.
Okay.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mulyadin, for your
welcome.
Thank you for your service, Toastmaster Mulyadin. And also I would like to call our SAAs, Toastmaster SAA1, Toastmaster Kiki, Toastmaster Ardita Rizky. Thank you for your service, Toastmaster Ardita Rizky. And then also the second SAA, Toastmaster Dwi. Toastmaster Dwi, where are you?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you for your help, Toastmaster Dwi. And I would like to call our tally counter 1, which is Toastmaster Uyun. Hi, Toastmaster Uyun.
Thank you.
Thank you for your service, Toastmaster Uyun. And also our tally counter 2, Toastmaster Almi. Oh, maybe she's not here. Toastmaster Almi? Yeah, I think we can go to our next contest official, which is our Zoom Master, Toastmaster Irfan. Toastmaster Irfan Saleh. Thank you for your help, bro. And I also would like to call our contest Toastmaster, Toastmaster Nafla. Thank you for your service in the contest. And last but not least, our Chief Judge, Toastmaster Sugiatma Bakhtiar. Thank you for your help, Toastmaster Sugi. And that concludes the contest officials, the session for the contest officials. And now I would like to announce our winners in this contest. So first we will go to the international speech contest. Okay, the result is in. There was no disqualification due to time, so everyone is qualified to be voted to be part of the big three of the international speech contestants. And now, the third place winner is, drum roll please. Third place winners is, let me just check. Toastmaster Melanie. Congratulations for becoming the third place winner of our international speech contest, Toastmaster Melanie. And now, for the second place winner, it goes to, drum roll, Toastmaster Dentia. Congratulations, Toastmaster Dentia Saraswati, for becoming the second place winner of our international speech contest. And last but not least, of course, the winner, the first place winner of our international speech contest. It goes to Toastmaster Garda Widi Duraga.
You.
Toastmaster Garda, can you please show your, that's better. Congratulations for winning our international speech contest, Toastmaster Garda. And for your information, Toastmaster Garda and also Toastmaster Dentia, as the first and second place winner of our international speech contest, will advance to the area I3 contest, which will be held on 20th February 2021. Thank you for all the contestants of international speech contest. And now we go to the second session, which is the table topic speech contest. There was no disqualification due to time. The third place winner of our table topic speech contest goes to Toastmaster Syauki Zulwakar Kiswara. Congratulations, Toastmaster Syauki. And the second place winner for our table topic speech contest, it goes to Toastmaster Aryo Danurdoro Widodo. Toastmaster Aryo, can you please show your video? Thank you, Toastmaster Aryo. And now, even though it's already clear, but I have to announce that our first place in the table topic speech contest, it goes to Toastmaster Garda Widi Nuraga. Congratulations for winning our table topic speech contest, Toastmaster Garda. And both Toastmaster Garda and Toastmaster Aryo will advance to the area I3 speech contest. And now, the last but not least, the evaluation speech contest. There was no disqualification due to time. And the third place winner of our evaluation speech contest, it goes to Toastmaster Andika Sumarsono. Congratulations, Toastmaster Andika. And now we go to the second place winner. The second place winner of our evaluation speech contest, it goes to Toastmaster Melanie Rivera. Congratulations, Toastmaster Melanie. And now, of course, the first place winner of our evaluation speech contest, it goes to Toastmaster Dentia Saraswati. Toastmaster Dentia, I still cannot see your video. Oh yeah, I can see you now. Congratulations, Toastmaster Dentia, Toastmaster Melanie, and Toastmaster Andika. So Toastmaster Dentia and Toastmaster Melanie will go to the area I3 evaluation speech contest on behalf of SCBD Toastmaster. And with that announcement, now I can conclude our club contest today. Thank you for coming and happy weekend, everyone.
Happy weekend.
Happy weekend.
Happy week.
Oh, also yeah, I just realized there has to be a photo session. There has to be a photo session. So please, all of the audience here, can you please show your? Can you please turn on your camera, except for the judges. Sorry for that. For anyone here, you can turn on your camera so we can take our photo together. Can Toastmaster Dwi help us, please?
Toastmaster Uyun, so cute.
Aww.
On my count, 3, 2, 1. Once again. On my count, 3, 2, 1. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dwi.
Is it closed already?
It is closed. And thank you for coming and thank you for competing as well. Toastmaster, who are you? Toastmaster Melanie, Toastmaster Garda, Toastmaster Dentia, Toastmaster Syauki, Toastmaster Aryo, and Toastmaster Andika.
Congrats for the brace, Toastmaster Garda.
Thank you.
Awesome, awesome.
Awesome, congratulations.
Everyone,
Sugoi deh, sugoi.
No wonder every time I check my SCBD WhatsApp group, there is always a congratulations Toastmaster Garda for winning anything.
Oh, sorry. Before, I also would like to give a little bit of announcement. So we will have our weekly meeting on Friday, the 5th Friday, 5 February 2021. But we will have a special education session from our ex-Minister of Finance, Mr. Chatib Basri. So please, anyone who would like to get some special education session directly from Mr. Chatib Basri, you can come to the weekly meeting of SCBD Toastmasters Club on 5th February 2021, next Friday. Thank you.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Gracias.